What's up, guys? It's me again, Christian Rodriguez, and today I wanted to talk about a very important topic that I think most people overlook. Most people don't see it. It's something that you can easily it can ruin your life if you don't keep this in check. And that's being around, like people who talk about the struggle, right? They talk about their problems. And there's a bit of a fine line. I want to try to like get this to you guys. I want to articulate this to you guys in a way that you can understand what you can so you can understand like what I mean by this, because people talk about the struggle, people talk about okay, maybe someone needs help, right? And maybe it's okay to help someone, right? I'm not saying that there isn't, but just be careful of how often people need to vent to you, right? Because venting and complaining about the struggle is just as dangerous. It's dangerous because it adds up. Just think about it, right? If you look back to the 48 laws of power, right? Law 10, avoid the unhappy and unlucky, right? If if someone's always like complaining about their problems and their issues and they're always venting, right? I've experienced this myself. It doesn't get better. They'll find a new problem. Even if that problem goes away, they'll find some sort of new problem to vent, to complain, to yeah, basically to vent, complain, and bitch about. They'll find something new to do it about. And the thing is, these people, it's not too obvious at first. You might think that you're helping them, right? But in reality, you're 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 also taking their negative energy from them. So you're feeling, don't you feel it when, like, because emotional states are contagious, right? So don't you feel it when someone's like in a really bad mood, the entire room goes down. Even if everyone was happy, the mood in the room goes down. Same thing if someone's super happy, excited, super positive, right? Someone has a really good energy to them. The room goes up. Everyone's in a good mood. Everyone's hyped up, right? Those are the people you want to be around. But you want to stay away from those people who are unhappy and unlucky, because and they're disguised as many different people. And I witness this. I have like a radar for it. When I spot someone like that, the first thing I tell myself is, I want that guy to stay the fuck away from me. Seriously, or that girl. I want that person to stay the as far away from me as possible, because I don't need that. I don't need someone to constantly vent to me about their struggles. Because think of it like this, right? Maybe, we all have our struggles. Every single human being has some sort of struggle, right? Maybe we're all working through something. Maybe we're all overcoming something, right? And there's nothing wrong with having a struggle. That's just a normal thing. But if you're the person who's always broadcasting your struggles, you're always talking about it, right? It's almost being inconsiderate of everyone else. It's almost like, hey, my struggles are more important than your struggles, so you have to hear my stuff first because it's more important. It's a very selfish way of thinking. If you like, when you logically think about it, it's very selfish. And the fact that that's very selfish means that it's okay that you can just keep your distance from someone like that, because people like that will get offended that you're not even hearing them out, that you're being an a-hole. I've had friends like this. I've had family like this. Like, and I'm not talking about people close to me. Like, I'm talking about, I mean, I'm not talking about just strangers. Like, I've had peers around me like this. So that's why I'm talking about this. That's why That's why I studied the 48 laws of power. And I'm not saying be an asshole and be a jerk and cut everyone off. But what I am saying is that if you really sense that someone is negative, you really have to just cut that out. Cut that out completely. Cut it out like a cancer, right? You want to cut it out early. You don't want it to keep growing. You don't want it to keep getting close. Either put some sort of boundary in place, right? It could be subtle, it could be overt, whatever it is, or create your distance. And that's the thing. People like this, they don't understand. Like, don't even try to explain to them because they don't understand. Even if you call them out, they might be aware of it for like a moment and then stop. Or it depends on the person, but don't even bother because people like this, there's no fixing them. It's not your job to solve their struggles for them. Seriously. And that's part of a big reason why I created this YouTube channel, because I think because I've experienced stuff like this. This is the type of subjects I like to talk about, and it's the reason why I read the 48 Laws of Power. I've studied human nature because it's something that a lot of people overlook. Right? High level guys, successful men, successful people in general, high level people have a radar for this. You have to have a radar for this. As soon as you spot it, you know it's there and you go the other way. You have to get good at spying this. If you really want to know more, I would read the 48 Laws of Power. And if you're not an avid reader, just get the concise edition, which is shorter, because Robert Greene's books are very long. And I don't think, if you're not a reader, you're not going to finish the book. You're not going to read it. But I'll leave it at there, guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to keep posting more content like this. Take care.